My name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. Today I'm going to be showing you the Melt X Nightmare Before Christmas part of the collection, not all of it. This is my first time trying Melt Cosmetics. I like the Nightmare Before Christmas, I like the blend of the Halloween and Christmas together, and I really like the colors, and I wanted something special to celebrate me being able to wear makeup again. So this is what I asked for Christmas. One of the things I have here is the blush and highlighter. It has Sally on it. It has the poor little tree on it. It's called Deadly Nightshade. It is a cream blush light and highlight. What is a blush light? I don't know, but looks like a pretty basic pink, and then we have like a white gold, or maybe it's white but with like the gold shimmer in it for the highlighter. We'll see. Like I said, I've never tried Melt Cosmetics before, so we shall see how this goes. So I'm going to start with, I guess, is one called one and the other is the other? No, they don't have like specific names for each. The little mirror says Disney, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, and then it says I had the most terrible vision, and it has the little ingredients for her concoctions, Sally's concoctions. So starting with the blush, or blush light, whatever that is. Okay, it's picking up. Let's see. Kind of smells like, maybe like cherry vanilla. That's kind of a lot. This happens every time. I feel like with cream blushes, at least, and maybe all blushes lately. You know, when you can't wear eyeshadow for a long time, you tend to overcompensate with blush. Let's see if I can use my hand and just kind of blend that out a little more. I mean, it's not the worst. Not the best, not the worst. I don't really like cherry scent. This isn't terrible though. I think most people will like it. Like it is worse on this side. It's too low. It's good enough. Just so you can get an idea of what the color is like. Yeah, so let's add more, right? That makes sense. All right, then we have the highlighter. Oh, that was my Too Faced Mr. Right brush. I don't know if I said that. This is my Moda contour brush. I'm gonna go into the highlighter. I'm filming, excuse you. So it kind of picked up. I feel like I'm kind of making a mess of this. I don't love that, but maybe I just need smaller brushes. I don't know. So let's see what we got here. That's pretty. I mean, I feel like it's not anything special. Like we've seen these colors before from other brands, or maybe even this brand, but I mean, it's pretty. Nothing wrong with it. I can't help myself. I want to use my finger. So there we have it. Let's see if this dries down, because right now my face is very tacky. I mean in texture. Okay, and I mean other ways too. By the way, the package for that one, like the cardboard package, looks like this. Very cute. Sally and all her ingredients. And the little tree. And yeah, the Sandy Claus suit. Now we have the two palettes. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the lipsticks. I did want the Pumpkin King one because I thought that was an interesting color, but all sold out. Hoping it'll come back because I do want that one. I don't really need the others, but I liked that one. But I have the palettes, of course. Check these out. They're big. They're kooky. They're not changing like they're supposed to be. I can see it. Let's see. There we go. We have Oogie Boogie, and then we have Jack. There you go. You kind of see it. These are really cool. I like the shape, and then on the inside, or wait, I'll show you the outer cardboard. Some people are into that. And here, And then this one, so the Halloween one was the Halloween Town one. This one, the Oogie Boogie one. And then the Jack one is the Christmas Town one. Halloween Town, Oogie Boogie, has this jumble of shades in it. Very pretty, very cute. How much does this really have to do with the movie? I don't know how much, but I like the franchise and I like the colors, so here we are. I mean, I kind of get this, right? That's Sally's color. A couple of like Halloween-ish colors in there, but Then we have the Christmas Town one. Oh wait, they say things on the back. Wasn't it terrifying on the Oogie Boogie one with bugs and tombstones? And then the back of the Jack one. Feels like it's like fake wood too. It's cool. I've made a terrible mess of your holiday. Poor Jack. And it has like a bunch of toys and presents. So speaking of that palette, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like maybe this is a better representation, but maybe not. Because even this, like, okay, the white I get, the red I get, these are just kind of like Halloween colors. Or I guess one for Oogie Boogie. Yeah, I feel like this one fits the color story better. But again, I just like it. So I decided to get them. So if we put the two together, here we are. Or maybe I'll hold it that way. I mean, you see, like, it's a bright, fun, almost a little bit grungy Halloween-y rainbow set, I guess. I'm happy to have it. Let's see how it performs. I think we're gonna do maybe monochromatic. I'll do green on one eye and red on the other. I'm going to start with the bad eye, this guy here. Sorry, no primer, we're not doing that yet. Let's see what we get. So I'm gonna take my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it and go into Eureka, which is the lime green. Take a little bit more, it's a matte. And this is going to be my transition shade. I don't like how that's performing already. Let's see if I pack it instead of swiping it. Is it better? Definitely better. Unfortunately, I think a primer would help here, but like I said, we're not there yet. I feel like there are a ton of different looks you can do with these palettes, even on their own. Like, you could mix colors together, you could do more monochromatic, you could do all matte if you wanted to. Not me, you know that, but I do feel like they're very versatile. So that last little thing there I did was just try to blend out the top without taking more pigment onto it. Is it a little patchy? Is it my imagination? Is it me? It could be me. Is it the lack of primer? It's kind of hard to do reviews this way. But like I said, sorry, this is all I could do right now, and it's enough to make me happy. So let's see, this is the Too Faced Mr. Right Smudger brush. And I'm going to go into Smithereens, this nice dark Christmas green. And I'm going to put that in my crease. Everyone raves about Melt though. I feel like I want it to knock my socks off, you know? I feel like it's not doing that. I'm just going to gently blend the edge. Let's see if I do, again, a little more of a packing motion. I also feel like I have colors like this that maybe perform better than what I'm having right now. But, you know, I mean, my fault for buying it, I guess. I'm gonna have to put my pinky into that same shade. And I'm gonna put that on the outer corner of my lid. Feels pretty dry. And try and fill that little gap. Okay, and then I'm going to take Mistletoe, this shimmery green. I don't know how I felt about that. It's like, I feel like it's kind of slick and not really coming off. How do I describe that? You know, like when it gets hard pan? I guess it feels like that already. So let's see. I'm gonna put this on my eyelid all the way across until it gets into that green. Okay, it's definitely building up and it's sparkly. But I feel like the pigment could be better. Or not I feel. I definitely believe the pigment could be better. The more I build this up though, I'm sure the more it will crease and move around. Yeah, see, it's like not coming off my finger. I don't know. Then I'm going to take my dollar store brush and I'm going to go into No One's Dead, which I feel like is a white, but maybe it's a very, very light gray blue color. It's hard to tell. And I'm going to put that as my brow bone highlight, or at least underneath of it. Oh yeah, especially against that dark lime green. Not dark, but warm lime green. It's bringing out grayness and blueness, making a mess. The reason I wanted to do that is because I wanted to use Experiments as my brow bone highlight, but I think it's too dark for me. So I wanted to like create a lighter base before I did that. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna take my dollar store brush into it and try to put it over it. No, it's picking up on the brush, but it's not really transferring from brush to brow bone. So I'm gonna put my finger in it, that same texture, and I'm gonna put that across my brow bone. I don't like it. I don't like how the formula is performing, and I also just don't like the color selection that I put together. That part's definitely my fault. Alright, I'm gonna take that same shade, Experiments, and I'm gonna use it as my inner corner highlight. Yeah, it's sparkly, but there's not much pigment to it. See if I can get a little more if I keep layering it. It looks very shiny in the camera, and it is shiny in real life, but it's just not, there's not much color like to it. There's not much shadow underneath the glitter. Then I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it. I'm going to go into Eureka, again, that matte lime, and I'm going to press that onto my lower lash line, all the way across. Even that, I feel like that didn't do much pigment. I would think that method would have worked better. Then I'm taking my smaller version of that brush from Wish. I'm going to go back into Smithereens, and I'm going to line like the outer corner here, like tighter to the lower lash line. And let's say maybe a third of the way across. And then I'm going to take Mistletoe again, try to really pick that up. pick it up, but let's see what happens. I'm gonna put that on the inner like 2/3 of my lower lash line. Nope. It's a struggle to get it on. Alright, so now I will take the BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it and go into Sandy Claws. So same palette for the moment, but I am going to try the other one as well. And this is going on the good eye. And it's my transition shade. Now, some people might argue they want a little more pigmented red. It can probably get there. I'm not complaining because I just kind of want it like this. No pigment on the brush. I'm just going to blend out the edges. Again, I just don't feel like there's anything special. I feel like it's kind of patchy. Not super pigmented. Disappointed. That's sad. But oh well. Then I'm taking my Too Faced Mr. Right Smudger brush again, and I'm going into Nightmare, which seems to be a burgundy mulberry kind of shade. Let's see what we get. I decided to do the reddish one on this eye because if I do have a reaction from the red pigments, I definitely don't want that to happen to the bad eye. So this eye is the sacrifice. I'm putting this in the crease and trying to drag it over. I like this color. Again, I just feel like it's patchy. Try to blend it upwards a little bit. Hooded eye problems. I'm going to try some of the red again with my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it. I don't want to lose it. I feel like I lost it. I feel like it's muddying. And then I'm going to try some of the Nightmare again with the other brush. To deepen it up, try to keep it a little bit cleaner. Then I'm taking my pinky and putting it on the outer corner of my lid. Again, that Nightmare shade. Similar thing. See what's happening? Like I said, I don't think that's me. The only thing would be if it's the lack of primer. Then I'm going to switch over to the other palette and I'm going to use Gone Again. This like orangey bronze. And I'm going to put that in the middle of my lid. Blend it into the Nightmare shade. Start blending it over into the inner third. And then for that inner third, I'm going to use Oogie Boogie, which is the gold. Ooh, see now that one I feel like had a different texture. A better texture, one that I like better. Funny though, that one's like not as impressive. It's like, it's a shimmer, you know, whereas the other ones are more sparkly, and I really like that sparkle. Then I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it. Oops, gotta switch back to the other palette. Going to Sandy Claws. I'm going to put this across my lower lash line. Then take my smaller version of that brush from Wish, go into Nightmare, and line the like outer third of my lower lash line even tighter, tighter to it. Then I'm going back to the Halloween palette and with my finger going into Gone Again, putting that in the middle here of my lower lash line. And then taking Oogie Boogie, putting that on the inner third. Okay, and then this time I'm going to take the dollar store brush and just go right into experiments and, well, I mean I did that last time, but I mean go right onto my brow bone. Yeah, okay, it's not too dark for me. That was a mistake on the other eye. I should have just done that. And then I'm going to take the same thing, same brush, and put that in the inner corner. Alright, so that's the finished look for today. I put some mascara on. I mean, that makes it better. Mascara usually makes anything better. I did some eyebrow gel, put my hair down. It's okay. I'm not thrilled with the application. Let's see how it wears, and let's see how the other colors do. What I may do is, if I'm still seeing the same problem, maybe I'll put some primer on this eye, just try the application, see if it's any smoother, and then scrub it all off because I'm too nervous to have primer on. Alrighty, so as I'm sure you imagine, that look didn't wear great. Neither look, by the way. Today I'm going to show you the swatches of everything, and then I am going to try some more looks, or at least one more. So there's the blush and the highlighter. Then we will start with the Halloween Town palette. So Gone Again, Oogie Boogie, Ooze, Shriek, those are really staining my fingers, Ragdoll, Mausoleum, The Mayor, and Wormswort. So yeah, I think both of those shimmers are the type that I don't seem to like, whereas these two are better. And then last we have My Bugs and Bone Daddy. And there you have it. On the other side we have No One's Dead, Sandy Claus, Nightmare, and Christmas Town. Bony Fingers, that one feels better, I think. Sugar Plum Visions, nope. What does it say? Experiments, and Eureka. Oops, that was kind of a mess. And then we have Mistletoe and Smithereens. So then there we have that one. Alright, so today I'm going to start with my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it and go into Ragdoll, which is that pale, almost minty blue to match Sally's skin. That's going on, I'm going to put that on the good eye. Wait, I forgot what I wanted to do. I wanted to put that, no, that's not where I wanted it. I want it on this side. Oops. So I'm going to put that like as my transition shade, but only on the inner half of my lid. Not my lid, transition area. You know what I meant, right? That is way darker than I expected. But again, it could be a primer thing. And I thought about putting the primer on just this high to like try it out, and I'm just not ready. I'm scared. So it's not worth it to create a problem. So sorry. Then I'm going into my Bugs, just the lilac. And I'm going to put this on the outer, like the outer half for the transition area. They're kind of blending together, which is what I want. And like, however, not and, but however, do I feel like I could get a similar look with ColourPop? I could. Next, I'm taking my IBY crease brush, and I'm going to go into Shriek, which is this teal, or the medium teal, I guess, and then put that on the inner half of like my crease area. And then I'm going into the Mayor, that like reddish purple matte, and I'm going to put that in the outer half of the crease area, and again blend it toward the middle. Yeah, even that. You see how patchy this is? It's not like blending well. Then I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it, this tiny guy here, and I'm going to take Ooze, which is that teal, the dark teal, and really put that deep in the crease on the inner half. And then take Bone Daddy, that dark purple, or one of them, the one in this palette, Halloween Town palette, and put that really deep into the crease on the outer half, blend them together in the middle the best I can. I'm going to clean that brush off and try to just dry brush blend there. Interesting. Then I'm going to take Bone Daddy on my pinky and put that on my outer corner. Wow, this is such a beautiful dark purple. Let's see how it wears though. That applied better, I feel like, on my lid than the other mattes did. Then I'm going to take Worm's Wart, and I'm going to put that on the like outer half, blending into the deep purple. This one feels a little more powdery, and I guess that's why I was able to pick it up better. Just put that fallout away. And then I'm going to take Mausoleum, which this one is that other formula that I don't like. So I'm going to put that on the inner half and blend it into the like reddish purple. So that's just like one layer. Put another layer, see if I can build it up a little more. Not thrilled. It's not terrible, but The thing is, again, the blending, the like not true to color, the application, the wear time. Yeah, it's not that it looks horrible, it's the other stuff isn't up to par. I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it, go into, I think I'll do my bugs. Put that on the outer half of my lower lash line. Then take my smaller version of that brush from Wish, go into Bone Daddy, and put that even tighter to the lower lash line over that same area. And then use that same tiny brush to pick up why can't I say this? Worms, wart. Put that like on the inner, oop, that's a lot. Okay, yeah, that one's definitely a different formula. I want that on like the inner, no, the outer, I don't know what I'm saying, I don't know what I'm doing. Like the outer half here. And then, I mean, I guess let's see if that works with Mausoleum. I'm gonna use that same brush and I'm gonna put that on the inner half. Not really. This kind of reminds me of the CoverGirl That's Rad palette, both in colors and in how it wears. That second half part is not great. And then I'm going to just blend it into the other one. Then on the other eye, I'm going to take the other palette. I'm going to take my dollar store brush and go into No One's Dead. I don't know, I kind of want to figure out like what is this shade, and I'm going to use it, I think, as a base. My eye is pretty red today. Feels okay though. So I'm gonna say crease almost to brow. Even this, look how patchy it is. I'm trying my best to blend it out, and like it's light, like it shouldn't be that patchy, I feel. Then I'm going to take my IBY crease brush and go into Christmas Town, which is another dark purple. I don't know how much of a difference it really is between one dark purple and the next, but I'm going to put this in my crease. Oof, I feel like this one's worse. Or it could be because of the shade underneath of it. It's hard to tell. Please nicely tell me if I'm doing something wrong. Like, is there a special way that these shadows should be applied? I'm gonna try and put some more, deepen it up, and try to blend it out more toward this side. And then dry brush or clean brush, whatever. Try to blend that out that way a little more. No, maybe I want more pigment. And then drag it up from there. And it's pretty if it was like easier to work with. Going to take Christmas Town again and put it on the outer corner. Then I'm going to take Bony Fingers. Yeah, that one's a better formula. And I'm gonna put that on like the outer half, kind of. And then I'm going to take Sugar Plum Visions, which is the formula I don't like. And it's also not as cool toned as I thought it was going to be. Like, it's more like a warm tone purple with some like blue shimmer just kind of dancing through it. Not what I expected or wanted. Like, see that? Like, that looks like it's a really intense, like, blue toned purple. but it's really not. It's more like that. See what I mean? Then I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it, go into No One's Dead, and put that across the entire lower lash line. Then I'm taking my smaller version of that brush from Wish, going into Christmas Town, and putting that closer to my lower lash line. Maybe about halfway in. Now they're definitely not blending as much, so I'm just gonna clean brush and try to force them. But these two colors just may not want to. Then I'm going to take the same brush, go into Sugar Plum Visions, put that on the inner half of the lower lash line. I wonder if a glitter primer would work better too. I mean, I guess I could use that, maybe, but without a regular primer underneath, I think that won't work either, so I don't know. I guess the last thing I'll do is just try Experiments as a highlighter, because why not? So I'm going to put it on my finger, and then just put it on my cheekbone. Yeah, that's pretty. Alright, so again, it's not that the looks are bad, it's the application, the pigmentation, the patchiness, the wear, it's everything else. So right now, I'm going to say I don't like the palettes, unfortunately. I'm really sad about that. First of all, they were a lot of money. Second of all, you know, I was really hoping to love these. But I will keep you posted on how these two looks wear, and also if I ever try anything with primer and see if that makes a difference. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you have a good day no matter what it is you're doing. Bye! See you next time!